Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another BMO Creative video. This one is about one of my favorite Marvel comic characters, the Wolverine, of course. I think he's probably at least one of the top 5 of everybody's favorite characters. So the main reason he's one of my faves is because of his fighting ability, making him able to keep up or even beat mutants that are much more powerful than him, even supers. I mean, he can stand toe-to-toe with practically anyone in the Marvel Universe because of it. And see, in the comics also, Wolverine is trained extensively as a samurai, a soldier, a spy, and an assassin, making him one of Marvel's best comic fighters. So, here's a list of Wolverine's special abilities, I guess you'd call them. He has adamantium laced and coated bones and claws, but that's not what makes him a mutant. He has a regenerative healing factor that allows him to regrow organs, limbs, tissues at an accelerated rate, combined with unaging from his healing factor. That makes him a mutant. That's really what makes him a mutant. Oh yeah, and this healing ability also came with extremely high pain threshold, so he can take the pain of not only receiving a major wound, but also the pain of recovering from that wound. In the comics, he does this without blacking out or anything. He has enhanced strength and speed as well, and plus far, far, far beyond normal human senses. All 5 of his senses are heightened to the level of a feral animal like a dog or a cat, a hunting animal like a real Wolverine, I guess. And he can also see in the dark. So there's one of his feats of strength. I mean, that's some crazy strong strength there, right there. On top of these things, Wolverine is trained in hand-to-hand combat, computer systems, vehicles, weapons, and is fluent in many languages, including Cheyenne, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Lakota, Russian, and some Spanish and some French and Thai and Vietnamese. So in the comics, you can understand the danger level of this character compared to the movies. In the movies, he's given up practically all of these abilities to be Hugh Jackman, which most people would say is totally worth it. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want to be Hugh, right? Most people would say it's worth it. But just go back and watch the movies for yourself, folks, and they nerfed his fighting ability way down. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that he practically loses every fight in the movies where he's using his claws. I don't know why they did this. As a brawler, I think his adamantium bones are definitely more useful than the claws would be. In order to properly utilize knives coming out of your hands, I think you got to be a martial artist. For the people that don't know who this is Doug Marcaida. He is one of the most dangerous people with knives, and basically a real-life Wolverine. And he would tell you, knowing martial arts will help you with a knife. If you don't know how to fight, then using knives is kind of useless. So why they decided to do this nerfing of Wolverine, I don't know, and neither does Doug. He has no idea. Hugh Jackman is an extremely talented actor, but a lot of people don't know he's also a song and dance guy. He can actually sing and dance, probably juggles. He can learn practically any skill, and he's proven so. So he could have learned any martial arts style that they wanted him to know. So, by the way, they nerfed his healing ability. They took away his high pain threshold, and they also reduced his senses, so he really only used his sense of smell, the mutant sense of smell, throughout the movies. So if they're going to update Wolverine, I would suggest that maybe they pick a fighter. A guy that can not only fight for real, but he's also can take acting cues. He's a pretty good actor. Somebody like Shane from Fight Tips. I don't know if you guys have seen his YouTube channel, but it is awesome, and you should probably go check it out. I'm a subscriber. And yeah, he could be. He's just one example of many people that could be the new Wolverine. And yeah, if you want to see him with claws, watch out! There he is. There he is with claws. See, there's the claws. Boom, boom. There's the claws. I guess they say snicked. Snicked. There's the claws. All right. So here's a drawing I did of a Wolverine using Muay Thai, because to me Muay Thai would be an excellent martial arts style to update the Wolverine character in the movies, mainly because of the metal bones and because of the strength and the speed needed to perform Muay Thai. I mean, those metal bones would be like being hit by aluminum bat, and his elbow strikes and knee strikes, even blocking with his shins, would damage the other person punching him. And then on top of that, he could leave his chin exposed. He doesn't have to worry about being knocked out by most people, so leaving his chin exposed would set up a target so that when people go to strike his chin, they hurt their hands. He can put them in locks, he can get them in the clinch, knee them without even using his claws, and then maybe at the end, I mean, if it comes down to death blows being needed, he could pop his claws in an uppercut or in hook shots to end the fight very quickly. Anyway, in my opinion, that's the direction they should go. Is Wolverine needs to do martial arts in the next Wolverine movies. So there you go. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's been another BMO Creative. Just facts about fiction. So yeah, if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe, give a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.